Gamecube. Am I cubing? I don't know. Do you see some cubes? Square. 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 Cube. Dolphins. And all that bullshit. 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 I'm a gamer. All right. Bullshit. Bullshit. Lava chicken. I hate that I know what you're talking about. Fuck off. I hate that I know what you're talking about. I've seen like one clip of that scene. Like one like snippet. Why are we cubing a dolphin? Because they were assholes. That's why. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Everyone say hi. Say hi in the chat. I worked on Nightmare in Dreamland. Well, Dreamland should dream up some... I'm kidding. That's cool. What's going on, Redis? What's going on, Golden? What's going on, Drops? What's going on, Eli? What's going on, Slime? Are you all pretty sly? Go away! No. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Anyway, hello, everybody. Chicken Jockey, take your pick. Death. Hello, everybody. My name is Epico. Welcome to today's live stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday. Yeah, so we're gonna do some GameCube chill today. I want to reach out to somebody to potentially join me for Star Fox Assault, so I'm still currently waiting on that potentially. But yeah, I am trying to make plans for that soon and everything else like that. And then their tablet disconnected. RIP. That's always fun. Anyway, chat, we're doing some chill GameCube streams today. Obviously, I mean, what else would I pick? But I also want to try a bit later. I want to try Super Mario Clips because I do have that on here. I do want to try that a bit. I have played like a tiny bit of it on my Steam Deck. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. LMAO. All right, if any donos come in drops, I'll take care of them. But yeah, for those who haven't seen, by the way, and I'm pretty sure all of you have, but if you haven't already, we do have a new point redeem for Belly. Basically showing off my belly to the chat like this for 2 minutes. Also, if you do a $5 tip, 500 bits, or 2 gift subs, it's also 2 minutes with the belly. And then $10, 1,000 bits, 4 gift subs is 5 minutes with the belly alongside the deep voice. So, and again, check the alert sheet for all these other things and goals and such. Link pinned to top of chat. Also, make characters walk around today. Why not? Anyway, let's go. I also wanted to take the time to discuss something that maybe you guys saw in the Discord last night and everything else like that. I don't know if anyone was paying attention to the fandom trash last night and what was being discussed there. Primarily, I think it was specifically, I don't know who brought it up first. I think it was, I think. Fuck you! Thanks for the 403. Broke, girly femboys, woke, himbos, bespoke, muscular femboys, aka fembos. Thank you for the 403. Let me know where you want to put that. Is hell on my laptop, LMAO. Oh, God. All right, Lego. I'll put the Lego then. I'll take care of it, drops. Lego is now at $123. $100.23. It is a sixth away to its goal. Reminder: the art raffle is currently like just a little over $70 away from its goal too. So that's getting very close. So. Anyway, so it was specifically what's going on, JD? Hope you're well. But yeah, it was I think it was 21st who posted the initial clip or something else like that, the initial video. And it was someone reacting, particularly another creator reacting to the reactions for the Switch 2 Direct from a user by the name of Nintendo Land. Now, quick question in chat. How many of you know who Nintendo Land is? It's Nintendo Land, but the 10 is replaced with an actual 10, to be clear. How many of you know who that creator actually is? I want it. Yeah, we got one I don't. All right. I don't know who they are. You've heard the name, I don't know who they are. Also, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, you're just gonna go up there. Cool. You think so? What's going on, Nova? Okay, who's the question? How many of you have seen the Nintendo Has Forgotten Mario thumbnail? How many of you have seen that? Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. It's the same guy. So it's that guy. But I was watching specifically, yeah. So 21st posted a thing about another guy reacting to his reactions, and holy shit. So this is. I'll also point out that this is. He looks different without the clown outfit on. BRB, gotcha. This is also the same person, by the way, who, in the wake of the leaked character for DK Bonanza, he ended up putting the leaked character in the thumbnail. It was one of the first things I saw, and I was just like, oh, hell no, dude. Bear in mind, Good Vibes Gaming, who also reported on the same thing, did not put it in their thumbnail and actually gave a spoiler warning on it. So, I'm gonna once again reiterate, y'all should subscribe to Good Vibes Gaming. They do good shit. But yeah, basically a bunch of reactions were being watched, and I was watching everything else like that. And my overall conclusion to seeing some of the reactions from Nintendo Land is, like, you know how there's like Nintendo fans who generally only play Nintendo games and everything else like that. Like they only get a Nintendo console. They only play things on Nintendo and everything else like that. Like there's Nintendo YouTubers and everything else like that. This guy's a Nintendo YouTuber, but to the biggest extreme. To the point where literally he only cares about Nintendo stuff and specific Nintendo stuff. Like Mario and Zelda and maybe a bit of Kirby and seems like that. It seems like to be one of those YouTubers. Literally, no joke, whenever a partner showcase popped up, he was literally annoyed. He was annoyed when partner showcases were popping up during the Direct. So it's one of those people. But essentially, this is a person who apparently, over the past, like, few months, was hyping up the Switch 2 and was talking about, like, this amount of time since the next 3D Mario or the next Zelda and everything else like that. And granted, a Zelda game was talked about. It was a Hyrule Warriors game. But then they announced Donkey Kong and everything else like that. And he's just like, oh, Donkey Kong's cool, but Mario, though. And he's just like, they didn't show off Mario? Like, where's Mario? Where is Mario? Even though he talked about Mario Kart World, and it was just like, oh, that's a cool thing. It's like, there were like 3 games in the Direct to be excited about. Yeah, he's one of those people. 2 reactions especially stick out to me. One, he was literally annoyed, but like the point where he got annoyed about the partner showcase was around the time that Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 was announced. No reaction. Still feeling annoyed that he's not getting what he wants. Fucking Deltarune. One of the biggest indie games out there right now. And look, if you don't give a shit about Deltarune, and even the person who was talking about Nintendo Land in the video was like, if you don't give a shit about Deltarune, that's fine. But like, you gotta at least be happy that people are getting it, because it's one of the biggest indie games out there. Like, it's crazy. Now, granted, that could be a slightly more suggestive thing, like a slightly more like subjective thing, and everything else like that. To be fair. And then he talks about how there was only like 3 games in the Direct and how the other ones were very small. He specifically pointed out the bad-looking wheelchair game. Now, granted, he did quickly welcome to her. Because, yeah, the fact that that pays a little... $10 is still not that much. It's fine, but, like, it still would have been better if it was free. But, yeah, he was, like, the bad, like, looking wheelchair game. And I'm just like... Look, I'm not saying... Look, I'm not saying that's always a sign of ableism. But it seems like that a little bit. Just a little bit. It's just like, hey, bro, your slight bit of ableism is showing. Like, that game looks super cool, right? Like, Dragon Drive, for those who are wondering. Dragon Drive is the game I'm talking about. That game looks cool. I don't think it's going to be for everybody, but I think it looks really cool. Like, it's Nintendo being weird and wanting to experiment with their console and everything else like that. I think it's super neat. It's not going to be for everyone, but I think it's a cool thing to show off the mouse controls. I think it's a very unique way to show off the mouse controls, especially the dual mouse controls. So, like, that was ridiculous, but, like, I chose not to play since I don't think it's for me. Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine, honestly. It's just, like, the main point I'm getting at is, like, stuff like this is what contributes to the sort of, like, toxicity that you see within Nintendo discourse. And I want to be very clear. A lot of points about, like, a good amount of negatives about Nintendo right now are valid. I want to be very clear about that. But, like, this whole, like elitism like that is also bad. That is also very bad. Just being, like, so focused on anything Nintendo that anything that's, like, announced, like, fucking, you know, other third parties and everything else like that, and being bored that they're talking about third parties and being like, oh, this is so stupid. Only, like, 3 games. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Play other games. What I'm trying to say is, I'm very glad that I actually care about other games. that I don't just care about what comes out of Nintendo. Yeah, it's hard to go for your gaming console. Like, sticking with, like, if Nintendo console is your primary platform, that's completely fine. That wasn't really the issue here. It's mainly just the elitism and the amount of, like, disregard for basically anything else that's not, like, essentially Zelda or Mario, it seems like. And all that type of such. So, it's like, bruh, play other games. Like, that's a sad existence and everything else like that. But yeah, it's the same guy who made that Nintendo has forgotten Mario thing, which he then ended up removing probably because a lot of people probably clowned on him. But yeah, he honestly just seems like an asshole. Like, I want to be very clear, and to be clear, I was watching someone who was reacting to it, so maybe I am also contributing to it a little bit. But like when I say Nintendo discourse is annoying, like, obviously a good amount of that is very much the constant back and forth and bickering. But, like, it's not just people who don't like Nintendo. It's also people who are too crazy for certain things about Nintendo that they get blinded by anything else. Like, it goes both ways. It goes both ways in this case, so. I don't know. Like, I really, like, I am to the point where, like, I really am to the point. Like, a lot of people are definitely getting sick about things. A lot of people are just sick about people talking about the Switch 2, and I completely understand. I'm to the point where it's like, I just want, like, just let me buy the damn thing already. Just let me pre-order it. I'm gonna get it. I'm going to buy it. Just let me buy it already so that I don't have to fucking hear anybody talk about it anymore, and I don't have to question myself, and I can just be like, oh, hey, cool console. I'm enjoying it. What's going on, Clockwork? Hope you're doing well. Yes, pre-order dates reports are out supposedly next week. We have reports from Canada right now, from Canadian pre-orders. We're not, obviously, we don't have any confirmation about North American pre-orders, but supposedly next week. And my best guess is the prices are most likely going to stay the same. We're probably going to stick to a $449 price point. So I am going to try and look out for pre-ordering. Again, I still have that whole, like, My Nintendo Store thing. as well for like on the back burner. I have signed up for a potential thing on that. That said, I am still gonna try and pre-order the console from another store separately, because getting it from Nintendo Store, from the My Nintendo Store, doesn't guarantee I'll get the system day one. So, yeah. Midnight launch is priority, correct. So I'm gonna try and make sure I can pre-order it when they're available for other stores. The My Nintendo thing is basically there as a backup. But yeah, at this point, just release the damn system already. There's so much. There's a lot. There's like, here's the thing: the launch lineup is kind of stacked this time. Like, it's kind of crazy how much they have for a launch lineup. Like, the new Mario Kart is obviously insane. It's obviously super huge. Say what you want about the pricing. I signed up for My Nintendo as well as signed up for pre-orders from GameStop, Best Buy, etc. I assume Evil J. Brian, welcome to the stream. I'm just waiting for the US to finally get pre-orders ready, honestly. I'm just waiting for the US to do it. But yeah, there's very much a lot at launch. Obviously, we're getting GameCube stuff at launch. Alongside that, I think Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S is also at launch, I think. I don't know if I'm going to pick up that one because I've already playing Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Summer Japanese exclusive, yeah. Deltarune is a launch title. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is a launch title. Street Fighter 6 is a launch title. Years 1 and 2. With Amiibo support as well. GameCube title. I think I've already said GameCube titles. The new Zelda Switch 2 editions are launch titles. Fast Fusion is a launch title. There's going to be quite a bit to play on day one. Like, there's going to be quite a bit to honestly play on day one, honestly. For me, at least, my very much for certain picks right now are getting the system with the Mario Kart World Bundle. I'm probably going to try and stack myself a Switch 2 camera, which apparently I found out through, I found this out through the Nintendo Today app. They have confirmed there will be a privacy shutter for the camera. I was very worried about that. I don't think that was really talked about much, but yes, there will be a privacy shutter for the main Switch 2 camera, which is nice. I'm glad they're adding that. I'm glad that's something they're adding directly into the camera itself. It's possible that other USB-C cameras will work. Yeah, it's also possible. There's not really full confirmation on that yet, but we'll see what happens. Although it might not really matter, because if it's just really use of a camera, then probably you can get, like, any camera. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, in terms of, like, anything else, like, there's Mario Kart World. There's going to be... I'm going to try the Zelda Switch 2 editions, because I have Switch Online. I want to try that out. I want to try Zelda Notes. Street Fighter 6 is going to be... Right now, my most likely third-party picks are going to be Street Fighter 6 and Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. And then for indies, it's going to be Fast Fusion, and then obviously Deltarune's Chapter 3 and 4. So those are going to be my picks. Again, Welcome Tour, I might honestly pick up anyway. I know people are just saying it should be free, but I might end up picking that up anyway just to have something else on the console. Alongside that, I have ordered a 512 gig micro SD Express card. There are 1 terabyte ones available, but there are like 170, so I opted for the 512 gig. Is Tony Hawk 3 and 4... when is Tony Hawk 3 and 4 on Switch, actually? If I may ask. Yeah, the Amiibo card set, that's going to be very interesting. The fact that Amiibo cards were remembered is kind of crazy. Like, they actually remembered Amiibo cards. Should be the same as others. What is the launch for Tony Hawk 3 and 4? July 11th. Okay. So July 11th is when that comes out. July is also going to be pretty good, too, because we got Donkey Kong and shit and everything else like that. The new Shadow Labyrinth game. And everything else like that. So that's the new Pac-Man Metroidvania, which is going to be great. August is going to be Kirby. We're going to get Kirby and Forgotten Land, plus Starcross Roads. Oh, yeah, July is also Mario Party. We're going to get the new Mario Party DLC. Just a lot of stuff, honestly. Like, here's the thing. Say what you want about the pricing. Nintendo's lineup is kind of stacked. Nintendo's kind of got a stacked lineup for the holiday season. Or for the year, anyway. Yeah, I do expect Sonic Racing will probably also get a Switch 2 edition. If it runs well, I might pick up that version, because the crossplay is confirmed for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We don't even have a... I mean, we kind of do. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is confirmed for winter. So, we do have technically a confirmation of a holiday game, kind of. My best guess is that we're going to get Metroid Prime 4 in the fall. That is my best guess. And yes, I'll probably most likely pick up the Switch 2 edition of Prime 4 for the mouse controls and also the higher fidelity. I get to play a remake of my favorite game of all time portably. Yeets myself through monitor. I assume you're talking about Tony Hawk 3 and 4, right? Or are you talking about a different game? Oh yeah, we got fucking Kirby Air Riders. Kirby Air Riders most likely is going to be holiday. That is my best guess. I'm guessing Kirby Air Riders will be a holiday game. So, honestly, I think Nintendo has a really good lineup this year. I should have expected Kirby. We're going to be trying something else later. I want to try, I do want to try playing a little bit of, Super Mario Eclipse out later, so. You know it's my comfort game, yeah. Hello, we know it's definitely coming later this year, yeah. I mean, yeah, but that's not really something you can really help. I'm excited for Air Riders, personally. Anyhow, what's up, Cole? I'm good. We're talking about, look, I hope that I'm being positive. Like, even if I'm talking about Switch 2, I hope that I'm being positive about it in here, chat. Because I honestly am trying to, like, I'm trying not to bog anybody down with everything else like that. I hope I am being positive about it and everything else like that, because I think there's still a lot of cool shit. I haven't seen you not be. I mean, fair. I am trying to acknowledge some of the flaws, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, you know. Yeah, don't sweat about it. Okay. People have reservations. I'm just of the opinion there's enough for me to want the console, so. Don't be negative all the time. Exactly. Here's a question, actually, chat. And this is something I actually haven't asked yet. Hey, negative. That would most likely be the case, yeah. I would agree with that, too. I do wonder what they're going to do for the 40th anniversary of Mario, though, because this year's the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Bros., so I'm really wondering what they're going to do. Or is Nintendo going to forget about Mario again? Oh, no, Nintendo's forgotten about Mario? Fuck, man, what am I going to do? I need my Nintendo boner! They could forget about Luigi again. But I will ask this question, Chad. Out of, like, the multiple... And let's stick to Nintendo-centric stuff. What's going on, Tarantula? How you doing? Since, you know, mouse mode is going to be a thing, and we do know that Nintendo's going to be doing updates, gonna maybe potentially do... Maybe they could do more free updates for their various games, because they're doing free updates for various Switch games. Which Nintendo games on Switch do you think you would want to see get a mouse mode? Prime Remaster is an easy one. Yeah, I would say Prime Remastered. Absolutely. Splatoon 3. There's been on and off about whether Splatoon 3 should get mouse mode, whether that be too unfair or not. There's been a lot back and forth on that. Just hanging out. Good to hear. I'd say another easy one is Mario Maker 2. Which one should get a mouthful mode? I meant mouse mode. Thank you. But thanks, Gabriel. Could shut the fuck up, I guess. Any of the games that are ported DS would make sense. I would say probably the World Ends With You re-release could probably be good. The Switch ports are humongous entertainment games. That could definitely benefit a lot from that, yeah. Like, a lot of point and clicks can definitely benefit from having the mouse mode. But yeah, Mario Maker 2, I think, would definitely benefit from it. It would definitely make the stage builder a lot easier. And then in terms of anything else they could probably add for mouse mode. You know, funnily enough, I don't think they'll ever add it because unfortunately these games aren't made anymore, but they could update Mario Galaxy to allow the cursor to be a mouse and everything else like that. Or if they ever decide to re-release, maybe if they ever re-release the 3D All-Stars collection, they could like they can make it so that the cursor that you go around is the mouse. It can use the mouse and everything else like that. Now, granted, you maybe would have to like be a little more creative with it, maybe, in order to make that work with those controls. But that'd be very interesting, I think. Graphics and audio are emulated, but the code was natively ported. Okay. Yeah, they could probably do something with mouse mode and everything else like that. Given the mats to Splat as top-tier Splatoon, people use the gyro on controls. I guess. Pikmin 1 on Switch work the same way, so you can't just throw it in an emulator. Pikmin 1 and 2, actually, the Pikmin games, actually, I'm realizing, would probably work great for mouse controls. Pikmin games would probably be good. I died. Cool. Animal Crossing, actually, would probably be one to get mouse controls. I think that would probably be an easy one. What's up, Toxic? What is up? Yeah, those did have Wii ports. Yeah, I think I'm remembering those did have Wii ports. And it had pointer controls and everything else like that. So, like, using that with mouse controls could actually work pretty well with it. You expect Animal Crossing for the next installment? I mean, that could be the case. It has been 5 years since the last Animal Crossing. So. So we'll see what happens with that. But there's definitely a lot of potential that Nintendo can do with the mouse controls. And it's already been confirmed that you can like adjust the sensitivity as well. You can adjust the mouse sensitivity and everything else like that. That's already been confirmed, which is really cool. So you can do adjustments. Also, you'll be able to adjust games on a you'll be able to adjust controls on a game-by-game basis instead of just doing an overall overhaul and everything else like that. So. Solitaire modes like Clubhouse games, considering there is already a cursor implemented. That, honestly, that might get added because Clubhouse games is getting an update for Switch 2. A free update. So, that could be added, actually. Yeah, and technically, I mean, Animal Crossing was technically an N64 game, but it was close to launch on GameCube. For the original Animal Crossing. I'd say probably in terms of like other games, like, I mean, this hasn't released, but the mouse controls would be a good time to re-release Kid Icarus. Like, please re-release Kid Icarus. Jesus Christ. We've been asking for so long. Please re-release it. Even Sakurai's being like, I wonder if someone will re-release it. Nintendo, please get on that. I'm not so sure. I think it was just regular N64. I don't think it was DD. I think it was just regular N64. And you want to know how I know that, actually? Because on the GameCube, if you take out the disc, Animal Crossing will keep playing. The game is that fucking small. So. I guess that's also fair. But I think maybe they could have also added a battery thing to into, like, the cartridge for Animal Crossing in order to make it work properly. I don't know. Maybe someone can correct me on that, but... The game's starting out on DD. Okay, so it started out on DD. Okay, so it started out on DD, but then ended up just on regular in 64. Oh, it started on DD. Okay. Like Gens 2 and 3 of Pokemon. Probably. That's probably what they did. Yeah, what was that one game on the GameCube that was like... It was like this yellow giant or something else like that. Didn't that start out as a 64 DD game? Professor Sean, thank you for the raid of 2. Really appreciate that. Hope your stream was chill and good. Doshin the Giant. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Doshin the Giant, I believe, started out on 64 DD and then got... Yeah, it got moved and then it got released on GameCube. Sure. And Bible passed away. My thoughts and prayers are with his family. God damn it. Hi, Awava. How are you? Hope you're well. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Dojin the Giant never released in North America, but I forgot that it did release in PAL, so they could re-release it on Switch Online for Nintendo Classics. I keep forgetting it's going to be called Nintendo Classics now. I got to get used to that. That's their rebrand for the... various apps. I am alive, so it could be worse, I guess. Fair enough. Oh my god, what the fuck, yeah. They went with Cubivore. Huh. Interesting choice. Ah, damn it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Oh, right, that... Oh, shit, shit, shit. No. It's mine. Meteor! Fuck! Everyone in the city is dead. Yes. They're all dead. Oh! Fuck! Redis, I completely forgot. Redis, do you want to add a character to walk around, or do you want to make DDD bigger? Or smaller? I forgot to ask earlier. That was my bad. When you forget about your own shit, chat. I didn't catch that. Do you want to add another character to walk around, or do you want to make DDD, or do you want to change DDD size, make him bigger or smaller? Big DDD. All right, give me a second. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, where are you today? What'd you do? Got a Wario amiibo and a Nintendo New York t-shirt. Nice, nice, nice. There is no DDD game on the DD. Sad, I know. What's going on, James, by the way? Hope you're well. I mean, technically, Kirby's Air Ride and Kirby Air Ride are kind of different games, honestly. So it's like, it kind of did, but also kind of not. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, adding the... I hope we get the Mario parties as well for GameCube. Really? Huh. Interesting. I got them all. Fuck you. Yeah, they're fairly pricey. I do have all of them, at least. But yeah. I do wonder if this game will come out as well, too. Unquiet Adam, how you doing? And Galactic, hope you're doing well as well. Just been focused on work. That's fine, dude. That's fine. Yeah, I do wonder if they'll release Air Ride, re-release Air Ride on Switch Online. Maybe as a celebration of Air Riders or something like that. I don't know. Could be an interesting little crossover release. I don't know. We'll see. Nintendo works in mysterious ways, so... Online City Trial would be amazing. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Ooh, you just have your GameCube game today. Nice, nice, nice. I think after this run of City Trial, I think I'll probably switch over to trying out Mario Clips, because I've been for some reason I felt like, yeah, I want to try that today. I played it like a very, very, very small amount on my Steam Deck. Just testing it out. And that's basically it. Chibi Robo might supports mic features, yeah. Yeah, it does help that there is a mic on it, so it could potentially do mic features alongside Mario Party 6 and 7 as well. They can actually get those to work. And again, they have all the buttons they need. They have all the functionality they need for DS, so they could do DS Nintendo Classics as well if they want, which would be neat. Mario Party DS Online, anybody? Then you could try Mario Kart DS. I like Mario Kart DS. My only problem is I can't play for very long because my hands kind of cramp up a little bit when using my new 3DS. Unfortunately. Huh. Interesting. Do you prefer the silver or the purple? I have a black one, to be clear. So, I'm just quirky like that. Chat, I'm so quirky. Chat, am I quirky? Am I a quirked up white boy? I'm sorry. Yeah, I also miss DS, basically. The Shadow GameCube. Drag Race 2. All right, I'm winning. There we go. You like most GameCube cars? That's fair. All right, chat. Let's change games. I want to try Super Mario Eclipse a little bit. So, why don't we go ahead and switch over to that? See if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? There you are. Yes. I haven't played much of Super Mario. Would you like to turn on progressive scan? Yes. Okay. Stereo, movie subtitles on, controller rumble on, viewpoint, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine. 16 by... You can go up to 32 by now with this shit. We're gonna do 60 FPS. Camera correction, invert camera. Save prompts, autosave. Infinite lives. Let's turn that on. Skill moves on. Eclipsed. User controls. Autosave. All right. $30 FPS, 60 FPS. Okay, that should be fine. Saving to the memory card. Got a little tutorial here at the start. Alright, throw chat. I mean, long jump chat. Whee! Turbo nozzle. Whee! Oh, that's done immediately. Oh my god. Also, is it weird to see Mario Sunshine run at 60 FPS, chat? Is that weird to all y'all? This is not Mario Kaizo. This is a ROM hack of Super Mario Sunshine that, like, adds other functionality and... Okay, let's try again. There we go. Slide, Mario, slide. I know the basics. Let's go. I actually do not know. That's something I do want to try whenever I get my flippy drive. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting, okay. That's interesting. Camera's kind of fucking me up here. Interesting. Woo! Very nice. Got it. That's very interesting. Back here now. There's a mechanical conveyor. It's gone lost. Not to worry, Cricket. You seem to be rather agile. Try long jumping across the gaps with Z and A. This is to teach us about long jumping. So yeah, this mod specifically adds long jumping back into the game, which is interesting. Okay. Really? Okay. There we go. Press right after R. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Some interesting new moves they've added to Eclipse. I would have not expected. Was that Fuji water? Is that Fuji? I swear I thought that was Fuji. Whee! Fiji. Sorry, Fiji, not Fuji. Fiji. Whee! That's interesting. Ah, yes, it seems you have finished your training. Finally. Feel free to return if you decide to sharpen your skills. Above. Where again? It seems I've forgotten. Also, do remember to visit the game settings menu, yes? You should find many useful things there that I'm certain of. The water is pretty in this game. Alright.
Super Mario Eclipse! Woohoo!
Huzzah. Yes. Same in the memory card. Wait, are we in a video game? The fuck? Alright. So interesting, we just start here and go through the door. Oh my god. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Mario being a menace to society. There's the pre-rendered cutscene. We can skip it, thank God. Everything's so dark, chat. Look at everything be so dark. Get out of here. No. No. What the hell? What the hell's this? We'd like to note that this ROM hack also has crowd control, chat, so we might need to try this with crowd control at some point. Persian, you been doing all right, by the way? Fair enough. That's a mood.
Nice work, Mario.
Nope. No. No. Skipping cutscenes, one of my favorite features. All right, here we go. Damn it. DDD, look out! Oh, wow, there's an actual meter now that shows how much I'm supposed to, spray them. That's nice. Bitch, why are you over there? Alright. Yeah, this is Sunshine 60 FPS, correct? What's going on, Akiki? Ugh. Ooh, it's running a bit weird, though. It is running a bit slow. Give me a second. Let me see if bumping down the resolution will fix it a little bit. Let's do native. Yeah, it wants to run pretty slowly here. I wonder if it's just like me streaming it that's causing the problems. Let's see here. Is it just VSync? No.
Bigger.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I do need to turn it down to 30 FPS because I think the 60 FPS is causing some problems. And yeah, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of the darkness either, so I think I'll bring down the regular as well. Okay. As cool as it looks, I think I'm getting frame stuttering because I'm streaming it. Yeah, that looks better. The whole Eclipse thing looks too dark.
Here we go.
I mean, again, it could just be me streaming it. That's the thing. It could also just be the fact that it's in widescreen as well. That could also be causing some issues. One thing I will note. 11 shine sprites. So it points out in this mod, it points out how many blue coins are in a level, which is nice. Wait, I just noticed something. Oh, right! The game is continuous. Right. They make it work like how it works in Mario 64. Where everything is continuous. Right, right. Okay, Odyssey. Yeah, Odyssey's probably a bit better. Sorry. Yeah, Mario 64 didn't do that either. It's Odyssey. Mike JM, how you doing? I'm actually wondering, chat, do you want to, like... I would obviously have to restart a little bit, but we could crowd control this, maybe. We could do some crowd control on this and see how this goes. I'm actually curious, actually. I want to look at the actual crowd control. What are the actual options for when doing crowd control? I'm going to quickly check that. Give me a second. Yeah, but I would also enjoy it if you guys messed with me, so... I'm just curious. Let me see. I'm just curious. What does Super Mario Eclipse have? Okay, this is experimental, not fully tested. Bugs and weird stuff may happen. By continuing, you acknowledge that the game is in maintenance mode and may not function correctly. Okay. So it's experimental and not fully tested. Backwards, long jump, give, hyper nozzle, one hit KO, remove a shine. It's pretty much all the same as regular Mario Sunshine, so it wouldn't really be anything new. Skip cutscene. I think the fact you can skip cutscenes automatically makes this a better experience. I hope you're having fun with Xenoblade X. Yeah, I think keeping it at 30 FPS, unfortunately, is probably the better way to go. I'll probably test it more on my Steam Deck to see if it runs a little better, though, because it might just be because I'm streaming that's causing the lag issues. And now back here. The little load icon for the sunshine is kind of neat, by the way. But yeah, as much as the eclipse filter is neat, I do think that, like... Oh. We got some belly. Time for some belly chat. Whoop. Belly for 2 minutes. Yeah, okay. Oh, we can just get, like, the red coins now. We can just do it now. So floofy. Very floofy. The autosave is straight up graffiti, which is cool. I've also noticed those other enemies, you know, that usually fly around. Those enemies are not popping up. I just noticed that, chat. Also, we can just grab, like, we can just grab these and just keep going. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. Small changes just to make things, like, less tedious. Oh, man, these are actually a bunch of, like... coins that I've actually not seen these levels. I wonder if they combined the blue coins you can get, actually. To make it so you don't have to go to a specific level to do it. Yeah, that's like way more seamless. I imagine probably on hardware, doing 30 FPS would probably be fine for this game. 60 FPS, that might be pushing it. But I imagine this game probably works on hardware. Right, there's this trick. Forgot about that trick. That's actually really cool. I can use it to my advantage a little bit. Actually, I want to try something. Hold up. Damn, it didn't work. I wasn't even gonna do this. Hold up. Can I make this work, actually? Let's find out. Yes, I can! Holy shit! That's actually awesome. That rules. That actually rules. Using, your, like, special moves in order to, like, make some quick cuts. That's pretty cool. Wait, what the hell is that over there? That's new. Never seen... Huh? This is a completely new level. Oh! Okay. This is interesting. Interesting. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Hey, how you doing? Using my second Smasher Pat. This is very different, chat. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thanks, dude. So Corona Mountain is just there. Huh. Interesting. That's very different. All right, let me do a Smasher Pass. All right, what did Hunter choose? Hold up. Oh, that's very different. Oh, Heart of Darkness. Okay. Mefudoka from Heart of Darkness. Game best known for its violent death scenes despite being E-rated and its difficulty. We still have at least one Cold Core character as a treat who rather well known in a specific community. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. We'll look at the main sprite here. I've never finished this game. I remember the Grumps playing this. He does look very Cold Core. I'll definitely say that. He's definitely got that shape. Like, he's definitely got that shape. Like, that is for damn sure. And everything else like that. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a scary character, but it's a scary character with a very attractive body. This is probably like a K-Rool situation where he's evil, but you know what? He's a smash. I'll give it a smash. I'll give you that one. Thank you, Persian. Okie dokie. Open salami. Chat, open my salami. Chat, would you open my salami? Would you open my salami? Also, I forgot. I need to change back in the regular Cole. My bad. It's been over 5 minutes. It's been over. Sorry. I'm still getting used to the timer. Once I ask nicely. Look. Yeah, chat. Open the salami. Oh. I'm so sorry. Oh, this leads to Pianta Village. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so the way that... One thing I knew about a little bit, and I didn't look much into, is the seamless progression between levels. Like, you could just go to Pianta Village from here, if you want. Which is very different. One. Fuck you and your tornadoes. Fuck off, really? There we go. Quick, send him to start! This isn't crowd control. It makes so much more sense, probably. There's always, like, these weird things in media where it's just like, oh, that's where this came from. I don't know. Maybe that's just his teleportation thing. It could just be that. He teleported. And then we just continue on. Secrets are your dirty rake. Let's go the Hidden Cave secret. Let's actually do the Hidden Cave secret. Is this what the furries call bad end? I'm not gonna have a bad end, right, chat? You know what would be a bad end? If none of you subbed for free with Twitch Prime. That would be the baddest end of them all. You give shit. You don't give shit. Sans gonna make sure you have a bad end. For Tacoma bad end, I'm sorry. Oh no. Twitter ruined bad end for me. I'm so sorry. You know what didn't ruin bad end, chat? D's nuts. There's my chat, laugh. Laugh, chat. Laugh. Laugh, chat. Damn it. And this is why Unlimited Lives is on. Yeah, I think there are new obstacles, of course, in this. It is in this one, but, you know. Ba-doop-boop. Fuck off, really? Fuck right off. Look, I'm trying so hard, alright? Video games are difficult. Don't judge me. Look, man. New modes, same jank physics. Damn right. Go, Kai, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Interesting how, like, you don't have the cutscene anymore where Shadow Mario takes away Flood. I guess maybe, like, the modders were just like, eh, that's redundant. That's my best guess anyway. Fuck, that was close. Actually, I guess I'll wait until it comes back down. Mario's ready.
Bigger.
For the bigger dick. Let's go. Let's go. Got it. Wow, long jumping makes that a lot easier. Holy shit. Yee-hee. Wahoo. Ooh, ee, ooh, bang, bang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ooh, ee, ooh, ching, ding, dang, walla, walla, bing, bang, 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 bang. Ba-da-ba-da. Da-da-da-da. Man, it actually shows a meter, so it actually shows how long it takes to get him, which is nice. Whoop. All right, now I want to try something. There we go. Man, that burst move is actually pretty useful. Oh, that's interesting. And now we're just in Beyond the Village. Okay. Sure. That's neat. Oh, we start behind here. Ooh, that's interesting, actually. And nowhere there's Gelato Beach. Huh. There you go. Boing, boing. Later, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. Always be kind to your pets. El Piantissimo's crazy crime. The craziest of climbs. Bitch. Waha. Yee. Gamer. Gamer. Alright. Ah, great. These motherfuckers. I did it. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Pitter patter, pitter patter. No. Fuck! I'm gonna be. You know what? I don't need to stay here. I can turn around and go back. What's going on, gamers? How you doing? Whee!
These nuts.
These nuts. Thank you for the 396. Where do you want to put that, gamers? Let me know. All right, MKL, Mario Kart Lego. All right, $3.96 to Mario Kart Lego then. Also, I gotta do a smooch because we just passed another 1,000 bits on the thing, so I gotta do a smooch. Who am I smooching? Who am I smooching, chat? Who am I smooching? Texas. Mwah. Cutie. All right. Well, I'll make DDD bigger. I can make DDD bigger. Don't worry. I can do that. Give me a second. I just need to pull up the thing. Give me a second. I have to do it manually because of the way that it works. Let's go to, and I always forget to have Notepad Plus up. All right. He's currently at 7, so that puts him at 11. Save. We're gonna remove this and add him. There we go. All right, cool. All right, now we're good. Congratulations. Well, congratulations, gamers. It did both. Because that's how it works. For those joining us, we're currently trying out Super Mario Eclipse and everything else like that, which is really, really neat so far. We were trying 60 FPS, but we were getting a bit of lag, so we decided to switch back to 30 FPS for this. Might test out 60 FPS a bit more on my Steam Deck to see if it's just my stream that's lagging it maybe a little bit. Yeah, gamers, I hope you are doing very swell, other than doing the D's nuts joke at me, obviously. Oh, how dare you. I'm kidding. But I hope you're doing all right. Hello. Hello again, slime. Ooh, okay. Maria Reef. What is this one? Serena Beach. Lighthouse Island. My internet keeps cutting out and I hate it. Aw, I'm so sorry, dude. This is a new island. All right, so this is a new level. A stormy rampage. So this is a completely new level. The trees certainly get in the way a little bit of the camera, admittedly. I think I do remember seeing this a little bit as well. Hey you, I need your help. As the keeper of the lighthouse, it's my duty to keep it safe. When I left my son Drent's lunch break, something strange broke into the lighthouse, and add to it all, it created all this horrible weather. Please, for the sake of my lunch, I mean the lighthouse, stop the intruder and bring back the sunshine. Thanks a bundle. Oh, that's new. Okay. Interesting, okay. This is very different. Problem is, diving into it doesn't exactly help. Oh boy. There it is. Really? I dived into it. This is a little jank. Yeah, that's a little bit jank. That boss is a little jank. Not gonna lie. One. Okay. 2. Oh boy. Oh Jesus. Got it. Very different. A little weird at first, but I guess that works. But yeah, I guess they made unique boss fights too, so that's pretty neat. Waha. Yee-hee. Wahoo. Shining atop the beacon. Heading into the lighthouse? Be careful, we're still rebuilding after the storm. All right. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Oh, we only have like 60 seconds. Okay. I gotta be quick about it. Bailey is a little distracted with DDD here, but we'll deal. Hold on. Camera? Camera. Thank you. Woo! Oh, no, no, no. Don't fall. There we go. Wow! There we go. But yeah, my test is off stream to see if the 60 FPS is just because of me streaming, because it really could be. There we go. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba. I'm just chilling out, chat. Y'all having a good time? Y'all chilling? Having fun with this and everything else like that? Had some a hot honey pizza for dinner. Ooh, that sounds tasty. I'm just gonna. What does this do? Huh. Interesting. And we're back. I guess we'll head over to the hotel and deal with the manta rays, I guess. I do want to try this out on hardware whenever I get my flippy drive, so. Which, again, is looking to be in August, so it's going to be a bit till I get it. All right. Is Cole being attacked by the sun? I don't fucking know. Hey, Grandma, how you doing? And sudden lag spike on my computer. That's nice.